Being a single mom is really hard.
Being a single mom is literally the hardest shit ever. Like, you cannot do anything.
If you've gone through divorce, I just need to know, does it get easier? Does it get easier? This single mom is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me.
My ex and I divorced after 23 years of marriage, and it's been almost 2 years. It has been the hardest, most loneliest time of my life.
It's not even like a husband and wife thing. He was my only friend for 5 years.
Would you believe me if I said I would give up all the money I got, all the followers I got, all the social media, just to have true love? I'll go back to making $10, $12, $15 an hour if I could just be happy with somebody.
For a minute, you actually think men were mistreating these women, or men decided to divorce these women. But I'll tell you that all these women you see crying and regretting, they decided to divorce their husband for no reason.
This shit is so hard.
You never ever as a kid dream of being a single mom. It just ain't it. So your whole life you dream of being married to your Prince Charming.
Times like this suck, when I don't want to go inside my home because there's no one to go home to. No one is in there waiting for me.
We hear so many people encouraging women to get divorced, but when they leave, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, is it?
So watch a video, this woman encouraging women and applauding women to divorce their husbands.
For women out there in America, if you are leaving a marriage, first of all, I applaud you for making a decision for you and doing what's right for you. It's hard to pick yourself when you become one with somebody because you're one. And then all of a sudden, when things are bad, you have to just choose you.
And then nobody talks about in divorce or prepares you for is the vast loneliness. You feel so lonely.
So I'm 6 months post-divorce, and I have officially graduated from being alone and loving it, loving my space, to, as of today, like tonight, lonely.
I don't know when it's supposed to get easier. I don't know if it ever will. I don't know if this is just the pain I feel forever.
I am so overstimulated and overwhelmed.
So now imagine what the kids are going through. Imagine being raised by a sad mother. Imagine that.
So it happened again. I had a date cancel on me and we were supposed to go out for dinner tonight as a single mom.
One day, it is exactly as it's supposed to be. And the next day, they've vanished. And they haven't vanished to the world. They've only made themselves disappear to you.
You are too old.
What she's talking about here, guys, is called the war. So women, divorced women, and women that used to be in the streets, or women that don't want to get married when they have a chance in their prime, they do hit the wall when they reach the age of 30, whereby no man wants to approach them. So that's what's happening to her. She's complaining that men have disappeared on her, yet those men are still available out there for other people who haven't hit the wall.
Kim.
And I'm tired of getting my heart broken. So I asked him, do you have any kids? And he was like, no. He was 36. And I was like, oh, okay, that's okay, fine. Then he asked me, do you have any kids? I was like, yeah, I've got 2. When I tell you guys, the vibe changed. I just feel stupid for putting myself out there.
What is it? Like, what am I not getting? What am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing?
And while single moms are struggling with dating and finances, there is another party that truly suffers: the children. There's a reason why they say, stay for the children. Because having to go back and forth between homes every other week is not just inconvenient, it's emotionally draining. Yet people act like keeping a family together is some outdated idea, as if making sacrifices for your own children is a bad thing.
Does it make sense to stay together for your children? Absolutely not.
Is somebody contemplating staying in a relationship because they got kids with somebody? And I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Please don't do it.
If you are staying in a relationship or in a marriage and not going through a divorce for the kids, you are fucking lying to yourself.
I'm raising 2 boys. Like, I need them to see their mother loved, adored, ravished. They need to see how to treat a woman. They need to see their mother happy.
But of course, you're gonna want that with the father of the kids. You're not gonna expect boys to see their mother being loved by another man who's not their father. Most of the boys, ask them, if you have boys, ask them, those kids, if they want their mother to be loved by some other man. If they want their mother to be adored by some other man, no. No man wants that, or no boy wants that. Their boys want their mother to be loved by their father, to be adored by their father. They want their mother to be together with their father. They want to be loved by both parents. They want to be in an environment where both parents are healthy and loving. They don't want their mother moving from one guy to the other guy for the sake of her being happy and being adored. If anything, they want their mother to never date at all.
So let's stop trying to convince ourselves this is for the kids and convince ourselves of what it really comes down to. Change is hard and we don't want to fucking do it. They don't want you to sacrifice your life. They want you to be happy. They want their mom and dad to be happy so that they can show up and love them the way they want and need to be loved.
Forcing my husband because he booed Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl, and I still don't think he believes me, to be honest, but he might want to start because I just filed my paperwork at the courthouse, and you can see right here the date of separation is this year's Super Bowl. I'm not just doing this because of the action of booing. I am doing this because of everything that it represents in our relationship.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
There's another donut, and Taylor Swift doesn't even know her. And I don't think if she's a normal person who would encourage her fans to divorce their husbands because she got booed. How delusional she has to be. And then you see that in the next 3 months, 4 months, she'll be the one crying like the rest. Should we feel pity for them, or should we let them hit the wall? Should we let them come to realities of life that you can't always have your way? You understand.
80% of all homeless and runaway children, 63% of teen suicides, 85% of children and teens with behavior disorders come from fatherless homes.
What I can tell you is that the data unequivocally tells us fathers are vital, and yet laws and society undervalue their importance, making it harder for them to be in their children's lives.
It is a fact that children who have both parents are more inclined, especially if those parents gave them clear boundaries and clear expectations, those children are more likely to be emotionally, educationally, socially, and also behaviorally more prominent.
And let me say again for those in the back, of course there are extreme situations where divorce is necessary, abuse, neglect, or extreme toxicity. But far too often people end marriages simply because they feel unfulfilled, as if happiness is something that's guaranteed at all times.
Marriage isn't for the people who are married. It's for the children, obviously. And like, if you can't handle that, grow the hell up. Seriously. Yeah. Okay. Seriously.
Okay, so marriages don't benefit men in any way, but like they benefit the kids and women. So a man being around, a man being present, that benefits the children and women. Why? Because women who have to depend on that man for their livelihood, for protection, for emotional stability, financially, even for spiritual growth, even being steered in the right direction. So you see, if that man is present, women get all these things. But what does a man get after providing that? They get to have a family. They get to have a legacy. You get to have a generation. You get to have your name passed on to another generation. That's all men get. You understand? That's all men get. And then for the kids, they get to grow up in an environment where they learn so much from their father. You know? They go own to even do so much in life, outdo all those maybe the expectations that they had, even their parents' expectations. They get to outdo all those things. They make men proud that, oh, this is my son, that's my daughter. And that's all men get. You understand? But for women, they are taken care of and everything goes well. They don't have to worry about anything other than the pain of bearing kids. I'm just saying, if you disagree with me, let's see in your comment section. We can have a debate.
For women out there in America, if you are leaving a marriage, first of all, I applaud you for making a decision for you and doing what's right for you. It's hard to pick yourself when you become one with somebody because you're one. And then all of a sudden, when things are bad, you have to just choose you. So I went into a business that I was passionate about, which is decor and hair, and I'm acting now, so.
Well, Portia, after listening to all of that, I see why you had 2 failed marriages. We should encourage women not to leave a marriage. Of course, there are exceptions like abuse and other things, but when you say to women out there, I applaud you for making decisions for you and doing what's right for you, it's not all about you. You make decisions that's good for the outcome of your children, which is to grow up with something called a father in the household. I mean, study after study shows that kids with both parents do better with grades, friends, and future, okay? So I think with that advice of yours, you're basically encouraging women to follow your path, sacrifice their kids to play the main character, maybe have a career if they're lucky, yet still end up miserable like Whoopi.
Oh, she's catching the strays. What did I do? Why are you mentioning my name? Oh man, and somebody was saying that this guy was inserted in that program using an AI because there's no way it was so quiet. There's no way that those women were not arguing back. Like, how come the silence? Did he touch some nerves?
Care what any baby mama say, having to raise your kids by yourself is not a flex, and this is coming from a single mother. I can honestly say that I had to heal and I had to take accountability because it was my actions that allowed this man to even impregnate me and then make me a single mother at 18. Don't let any baby mama deceive you into believing that being a single mother is more convenient than being a wife. You hear me? Like, nobody never really sat me down and was like, yo, you made that decision. You brought this upon yourself. And I can go on and on about my baby daddy, F my baby dad, F my baby dad, but I slept with him. So what kind of woman did that make me? A crazy motherfucker. So I'm just saying all that to say you choose your life. You are responsible for everything that's going on in your life, good and bad. Make the right decisions. Hold yourself accountable. Everything that's happening to you is because of a choice that you made in the past.
Single moms have it the worst. Single moms have it the freaking worst.
I just pulled in my driveway from work and I don't want to go inside because my kids aren't home this week.
I'm about to lose everything I can.
And I'm not complaining because I love being a mom and I wouldn't trade it for anything, but it's really hard when you have to do it all on your own.
In the end, who suffers is the kids that suffers, you know. Some people turn out to be alright, turn out to be okay, and thanks that those people are turned out to be alright. But the chances of also raising a healthy kid, you need a man to be, you know. Some do find father figures, but I'm not saying that we should be raising kids without fathers. We should be raising kids with, you know. And if you are a man, you have a boy, at least try by all means. If you can't work out that marriage, try by all means to be present in the life of those kids. If it's a boy or girl, because if some of the women, their behavior when they grow up and how they turn out to be, sometimes it could be because of lack of father figure in their life, and then they go around looking for a father figure somewhere else. Sugar daddies in some kind. They become sugar babies. But if you raise them right, I think they'll turn out to be fine. The guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.